Before we go into the ceremony itself, I need all of you to kind of back away a little bit. Bride and groom, I need you in the middle here. Okay? We ask that you accept the responsibilities in the ketubah. You have two of them. You have the very gorgeous one that will really adorn the walls of your home and will shine, just as the two of you are shining today. And you have your own vows that we'll read under the chuppah. It'll be your wording. So I know you can accept the terms of the ketubah because you wrote them. The tradition calls for you to accept the terms of the ketubah, the responsibility before we go into the wedding ceremony. Have you selected witnesses for this ketubah?
Yes.
Would you please name them?
Ron Crudo, Alexis Lutkoff.
A little bit louder. The videographer didn't get those.
Ron Crudo and Alexis Quitner.
Thank you. Have you selected witnesses for this ketubah?
Yes.
Who are they?
Tina Lawrence and Jessica and Jordan Israel.
Thank you. We'll tell you where to sign because Liz is very concerned that there's only 2 lines there. It was done on purpose because she does not trust the rabbi. Tradition calls for you taking responsibility in the presence of witnesses. Can I ask the two of you to please come around so you can see what's going on? You need to be part of this too. You don't take a back seat. Tradition is that you take something in the presence of witnesses to show that you are physically taking responsibility upon yourself. Dave, if you can accept the responsibility for being with Liz, for being her friend for life, accepting her as she is and helping her to be who she needs to be, to accept that responsibility of walking that path of life together, would you please, in the presence of witnesses and those gathered, take this from my hand. Witnesses see? Everybody saw? Videographer saw? It's on tape.
Got it.
Liz, if you can accept responsibility for walking the path of life with Dave, accepting him for who he is and helping him to be who he needs to be, knowing that that path of life will be curvy at times, but knowing that life will be better because you're walking that path together. If you can accept the terms of the ketubah in the presence of the witnesses and those gathered here, will you please take this from my hand? Witnesses, did you see? Yes. Everybody saw. Then I'm going to ask, if you will, to affix your signatures. And I want you, as she signs, to lean over her shoulder. Keep the pen on the paper as if you're signing, and both of you look up at the camera. Thank you. Dave, if you'll please sign.
Way neat.
Legible?
No, does it have to?
Yes, it needs to be legible. Leave the pen as where you're signing. Would you please lean together? Thank you. Witnesses, if you'll please sign.
Make sure it's dry. Please. Following your lead.
Is it dry?
Make sure. Can't smudge.
I like, is it dry? And I put the smudge down.
She goes for it.
Gently
Yeah,
tap to
gently
make sure. Not like, okay.
I know, so weird.
Oh, I'm so nervous.
I've never been so nervous as I am my age. That's how you hold a pen. I know, dude. I know. Is that eligible enough, or should I write a full name?
I think that is. Okay, excuse me. I would like the two of you to step over this way. I'd like you to be on that side of Liz. Look at the camera. You too, right here.
On this side of Dave.
Yes.
Okay.
Look at the camera. Lean together, please. Pretend that you like each other. Thank you. Witnesses for this ketubah, please. You'll sign in a minute. You're going to sign one here, and one here. Legibly. That's the first time I've ever heard that one. That was good.
You're welcome.
He's gonna use it for the next one.
Correct.
And then Jordan's not here, right?
Yes, on the left side there. Okay, I would like the three witnesses to please stand on either side. Look at the camera, please. Good, I'd like, stay there. I'd like the two witnesses over here, please. I still have to sign them, but it's a good take. There's a special prayer reserved for Jewish brides. And before we do that, I'm going to ask if you have anything you would like to say to your kids, if you have anything you'd like to say to your kids, any prayer you want to share with them, now's a good time to do it.
Yeah, I see them all the time.
All right, let me translate what they all said. We love you very much and wish the best for you in life. Is that a fair translation? All right, the Targum.
How did you know?
The B'diuk. I'm going to ask, before we go under the chuppah, there is a moment called kavanah. And I'm going to ask for somebody to hold your flowers. And Dave, I'm going to ask you to face your bride. And face Dave. Would you please read that aloud to her?
Yeah, eternal God, I turn to you in prayer at this special moment in my life and in the life of my family. I thank you, Liz, for who's about to become my wife. Keep us loyal to the ideas with which each of us brings to our sacred friendship. Enhance our love with universal and eternal values of Jewish tradition so that we bring the brightness of the future to our families and our people. As we consecrate our souls to each other, may Liz know that she will always be surrounded by my deepest love. For the goodness I have known and the happiness that is yet to come, I give thanks and praise.
And we all say,
Amen.
Amen.
Liz, facing Dave, will you please read that aloud?
Eternal God, I turn to you in prayer at this special moment in my life and in the life of my family. I thank you, Dave, who is about to become my husband. May we always be faithful friends, helping and supporting each other as we go hand in hand forward along the path of life. Give us wisdom to combine our destinies and to continue to bring closest to our families and to the wider family in the house of Israel. As we prepare to sanctify our friendship, may Dave know that he alone will see the depth of my special love for him. May our love deepen with the passing of years, and may we always live in gratitude for our marriage. Amen.
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 A special prayer. First, Liz, Achotenu at, Hayila al Revava, Yisimech Elohim, Kesar Rivka Rachel V'Leah. May God grant you the insight and wisdom that marked the lives of our matriarchs, Sarah, Becca, Rachel, and Leah. May your strength inspire all whose lives you touch. To the two of you, our God, author of life and love, the hearts of Dave and Liz are filled with gratitude today, for soon they will stand under the chuppah and enter the covenant of marriage together. They thank you for each other and for all the influences that led them to each other. Help them to cherish their love as they walk the path of life together. May their life be illumined by your light. May they ever be faithful to the finest within themselves, to each other, and to you, dear God. May you shine upon them every blessing life has to offer from this day forward. And again, we all say, Amen. There's one prayer we will be reciting under the chuppah with everybody, But I want to do that here. And it says, we're so happy to be here, happy for you, and you really are making life worthwhile. It's Shehechianu. So everybody, Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Shehechianu V'kiyamanu V'higianu Lazman Hazeh. Amen. Let's go get married.
Let's do it.
As we circle each other, we ascend the 7 spheres of life, the 7 spheres that reach the highest of heavens.
3. My turn,
7
ready?
circlings, the 7th heaven. Each of you 3 times
1.
as you share in entering each other's lives. And at the end, circling each other
2.
together as you will continue to circle, walking down
Let's
the
go
path,
together.
trusting that that circling together will be a dance of joy. You're welcome to be seated. Ruchim Haba'im, we welcome you as you enter this sacred moment of merging your lives together. Baruch haba. May God's blessings be with you, Dave and Liz, as you have chosen to sanctify life together. Mi'adir alakol, mi'baruch alakol, mi'gadol alakol, hu yivarech et hachatan, that's you, et hakala. May God, the author of life and the presence of blessing, grant every blessing life has to offer to Liz and Dave. We pray, dear God, that you fulfill every worthy wish of their hearts. Open their eyes to the beauty and the mystery of the love they hold for each other every day, as today. May their life together embrace and nurture the promise of this moment, so that all who know them will call them truly blessed. We take the first of 2 cups of wine. There's actually only one because the wind blew it. We'll be offering 2 brachot, one toasting each of you as an individual. The second will be toasting the 2 of you as a couple. We begin with the first, acknowledging that, Dave, you are an incredible human being. You are a source of light and delight. Liz, you are amazing. Everybody who knows you wants to know how you do it, and they all answer, it's because you're Liz. No more is needed. I'm going to ask if you'll have the honor of holding this cup and invite everybody to join me in reciting the opening bracha over wine together. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kichanu mitzvotav v'tivanu al ariyot v'asar lanu ta'arusot v'hitir lanu nisot lanu al yidei chuppah v'kiddushin. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh amo Yisrael al yidei chuppah v'kiddushin. And everybody sings Amen. We praise you, our eternal God, ruling spirit of the universe, whose mitzvot enhance our lives with holiness, teaching us fidelity in our married lives and sanctity in our family lives. We praise you, eternal God, for standing with us under the wedding canopy, uniting Dave and Liz in the rites of marriage. I'm going to ask if you will. Dave, L'chaim. Everybody can say L'chaim. Liz, everybody, L'chaim. So the prayer is that because you're sipping from the same cup, may any troubles you encounter, any sorrows you encounter on your path through life be cut in half because you are sharing. And may any blessings you encounter in life be doubled because you are sharing. And I think that prayer we can all say, Amen. You give of each other to each other. I'm going to ask Dave at this time if you'll take the ring for Liz.
I think I have.
Got it.
I'm going to ask as you place it on her ring finger to please, facing her, repeat after me. Hare
Hooray.
at
At
mikudeshet
Mikudeshet
li
Li
betaba'at
Betefa'at
zo
Zo
kedat
Kedat
Moshe
Moshe
v'Yisrael.
the Israel.
With this ring,
With this ring,
you are sanctified to me
you are sanctified to me
as my wife,
as my wife,
in accordance with the laws of Moses
in accordance with the laws with Moses
and the heritage of the Jewish people.
and the heritage of the Jewish people.
For I will love you
For I will love you
as my soulmate,
as my soulmate,
my friend,
my friend,
every day of life.
every day of life.
Amen.
Amen.
If you'll please take the ring for Dave.
That was tough one.
Placing on his ring finger as you face him. Repeat after me.
I don't-
Hare.
All right.
You're marrying him, not me.
don't say it to him.
Ata
Ata.
mikudash
Mikudash.
li
Li.
betaba'at
Atabat.
zo
Zo.
kedat
Kedat.
Moshe
Moshe.
v'Yisrael.
Israel.
With this ring,
With this ring,
you are sanctified to me
you are sanctified to me
as my husband,
as my husband,
in accordance with the laws of Moses
in accordance with the laws of Moses
and the heritage of the Jewish people.
and the heritage of the Jewish people.
For I will love you
For I will love you
as my soulmate,
as my soulmate,
my friend,
my friend,
every day of my life.
every day of my life.
Amen. I'm going to ask, if you will, facing each other, to repeat after me. Simeni
Simeni.
Simeni
kachotam
Kachotam
al
Al.
libecha
Libecha
kachotam
Kachotam
al
Al
zeroecha.
Zerachoecha.
Let me forever
Let me
Forever.
forever
be a seal upon your heart,
Be a seal upon your heart,
like the ring upon your finger.
like the ring upon your finger.
Zeh
Zeh
dodi
Todi
v'zeh
Vizeh
re'i.
Rei.
You are my beloved friend,
You are my beloved friend,
the extension of my soul.
the extension of my soul.
Amen.
Amen.
Before you came to this chuppah, you accepted the terms of the ketubah, the responsibility for being each other's best friend. You see the beautiful ketubah over on the side, the wording you selected. We also have the wine soaked.
That's okay.
It's okay, it gives a
More
character.
unique.
You look older.
You wrote your own text of a ketubah, your vows. if you will. And they are among the most beautiful I have ever seen. The Hebrew, the beginning starts Be'echad b'Shabbat Chamisha Yom L'Chodesh Cheshvan Chamesh Talafim U'Shmona L'Vriat Olam She'anu Monin Kan B'Lake Mary. Everybody understands that? In Dina, Florida. Echa Chatan David Amar Lahad Kala Elisheva Hevelela Anto Kedat Moshe Yisrael the Ana Eflach Ve'Okir Ve'Zun Ve'Afranesi Tichlichi Keochot Govrin Yehudain. This ketubah serves as witness before God and those present that on the first day of the week, the 3rd of November in the year 2019, corresponding to the 5th day of the Hebrew month Cheshvan, in the year 5780, in the city of Lake Mary, Florida, the sacred covenant of marriage was embraced by Elizabeth Jane Crudo and David Michael Lieberman. On this day of love and sacred joy, Dave and Liz declare these vows to each other. Dave, don't look so surprised. You wrote them. I promise to hold you forever close to my heart, both in body and in spirit. I promise to share in your heartaches and joys, even as we share our failures and successes. I promise to celebrate the beauty and wonder of our life together, to protect you, and offer my strength as we embrace the adventure of our lives. I promise to build a home based on integrity, respect, and happiness. May we always be sensitive to each other's needs and together to have compassion for all people. Let us always listen to each other and appreciate all that the other has to offer as we walk the path of life together. We enter this marriage working together to enrich our lives with the traditions of our Jewish heritage. Let us always feel secure in declaring, Ani l'dodi v'dodi li. I am my beloved's and my beloved is mine. Liz and Dave together affirm that they accept the terms of this ketubah of their own free will, without reservation or restraint, that they will be bound by this holy covenant, l'chaim, for life. This covenant of marriage has been signed and sealed according to the laws and traditions that began with Abraham and Sarah, were strengthened by Moses and the people of Israel, and continue through today and into tomorrow. V'hakol sharir v'kayam. This document is valid and binding. We take the second cup, which will toast the two of you. Just as you circled each other 7 times, there are 7 blessings. The 7 days of creation, you are creating a new world. And the world is so much better because the two of you are together. We're going to call upon those who are sharing the 7 blessings with you, with the people who are here. If you will please step forward at this time.
Indeed it is.
Whoever's first.
You're first.
I'm going to do the Hebrew.
You're number 1.
Oh, that's right. I
And then
forgot.
Vicky.
You're right. You're right.
Okay.
Okay, got it.
Who's number 1?
We take the second cup of wine to toast the two of you. I'm going to give you the honor of holding the cup. Would everybody please join me in the bracha over the wine? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pri hagafen. I'm doing 2 and then you 3, 4, 5, right? I forgot to write it down.
Yeah,
Oh, it doesn't matter.
I don't know.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shakol bara lichvodo. And everybody sings. Amen. Okay, number 3.
3.
Adam.
Adam.
First.
Yeah.
Just do it.
An ancient legend claims that each soul, prior to entering this world, consists of a male and a female united into one being. When it descends on this earth, the 2 parts separate and animate 2 different bodies. When the 2 halves find each other, they again constitute one body and one soul. Baruch atah Adonai, we praise you, eternal God, for letting Dave and Liz complete their souls.
Amen.
Amen.
Killed it.
and partners in marriage sense the unity in their lives. All humanity celebrates the unity of the heavens above and the earth below. Baruch atah Adonai, we praise you, eternal God, for giving Liz and Dave the strength to remain to face life together.
Amen.
Oh, yeah.
In every marriage, there are three partners, a man, a woman, and the divine presence. When God's presence is recognized and shared, there is true joy in marriage. Baruch atah Adonai, we praise you, eternal God, for smiling upon Dave and Liz because they are together.
Amen.
Amen.
When God fashioned the universe, the Holy One created life and a type of love that allows two people to see through each other's eyes and to share all the joys that creation has to offer. Baruch atah Adonai, we praise you, eternal God, for opening the eyes of Liz and Dave as they face life together.
We all say,
Amen.
My turn, right?
Yeah.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bara sason v'simcha, chatan v'kala, gila rina ditza v'chedva, hava v'achva, shalom v'reut, mehira Adonai Eloheinu shema b'yar Yehuda, uvchutzot Yerushalayim, kol sason v'kol simcha, kol chatan v'kol kala, kol mitzalo chatanim mechupatam, unarim mimishte neginatam, Baruch atah Adonai, misameach chatan im hakala. I don't hear the amen. We praise you, eternal God, ruling spirit of the universe, creator of each individual and of this bride and this groom, creating them in the divine image. You were present in the creation of their love, and you have prepared for them out of their very selves a perpetual and wondrous fabric of life. We praise you, embracing God, asking that you be with Liz and Dave as they create for one another joy and gladness, pleasure and delight, courage and consolation, companionship, devotion, harmony, and peace. And together we say,
Amen.
Amen. Will you please hand the cup to Liz? L'chaim. Dave.
Interesting.
To the two of you.
Thank you.
Now you get to face me. My turn. Good old hands. At the end of this ceremony, everybody is going to quite expressively, yes, I know your family, shout out two words. Usually you say Mazel Tov, but I know your family, it's going to be Mazal Tov. Understanding that the rabbinic sages didn't speak of mazel, they spoke of mazal, of mazalot, which are the symbols of the zodiac. And the Israeli connection here understands Mazal Tov is not congratulations, it's rather a wish for your marriage to be under a siman tov, a favorable sign. You stand together under the chuppah, and the stars of light, of life will be piercing the sky for you. And it was very interesting, especially the sign of Akrav, Scorpio. I looked it up. With its light of excellence and resilience, the ability to anticipate the future and to face each other and those around you with a depth of empathy. And it seems to me the stars are already shining upon you in a very favorable way. Dave, you are such a balanced person. Quite frankly, just the perfect balance of a fine wine. You are a person who understands the priorities of family and personal interaction with an open, helping hand, open, envisioning eyes, and an open, supportive, caring heart. You know how to be active and how to chill, how to be together with others, and how to sit alongside another and be alone. You and Liz know exactly what that means. You can be outdoors, enjoying golf, and indoors, playing video games. Dave, the word I think most applies to you is genuine. You are who you are. You anticipate who you need to be, and you face life with your hands, your eyes, and your heart. And in terms of balance, you know how fortunate you are to have found Liz. Liz, no one here, and I believe no one anywhere, understands, everyone understands, why you fell in love with Dave, and how lucky he is to have found you. You are an amazing woman, with a beauty that shines from the depth of your soul all the way through the smile on your face. You also are a very balanced individual, with intelligence, with a sense of humor, which you have to have if you're going to marry Dave, walking the path of life with high motivation and the ability to plan while being spontaneous. Liz, you know how to kick back and how to play, fishing at Disney. Even while your mind continues to work, it's always at work. You are so nurturing and so giving, perfect for touching the lives of children while reassuring their parents. You and Dave both move to the music of life, especially when it's live. Both of you are dedicating to creating a Jewish home with family connections wherever you are from all over the world. The sages of Jewish tradition tell us that the first Adam was created as male and female together. This Adam fell asleep in the garden. God separated the two halves, male and female. And the mystics add to that story that every human being is separated at birth, and if they're fortunate, they find their palga gufa, their matching half under the wedding canopy. Liz, you found your matching half. Dave, you found your better half. You both have mazal, finding excellence in what you do together. You have the vision to see a common path into the future, to personally connect with each other and those around you, no matter what you're doing. That will include listening to the sound of the shofar, celebrating around the Seder table, holding each other's feet to the ground, holding hands as your souls are lifted to the heights of the heavens, even as your spirits soar to those heights at this moment. Those of us in attendance, that includes me, who feel so privileged to be here, as well as those who are not here, are very much part of your lives. We offer these words of prayer. May you see how respected and loved you are, both as individuals and as a couple. May you cherish your connection as true friends. May you shine light into each other's eyes. May the warmth and beauty of this moment create a strong and abiding foundation for your life together. May you live with love under the shelter of joyful peace now and always. May you always know that everyone wishes you a heartfelt Siman Tov and Mazal Tov. And I ask everyone here to join us in reciting the bracha, thanking God we're alive and we're here to celebrate this moment of holiness together, the words of Shehechianu. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Shehechianu V'kiyamanu V'higianu Lazman Hazeh. We praise you, our eternal God, ruling spirit of the universe, for granting us the gift of life, for sustaining us with strength, and for enabling us to share this moment of holiness together with Dave, with Liz, And we all say, Amen. This time we're going to offer you Birkat Kohanim, bracha that parents traditionally recite for their children, as you will be reciting, hopefully, with blessing in the future. We're going to ask your parents to take your grandfather's talit and to wrap this. I want the parents to do this, please. You would please reach around. Wrap the two of them behind them. Behind.
Dad, grab it on this side.
Head over.
No, just on the shoulders.
On the shoulders.
We offer you the prayer that has shined through the ages. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, Ya'ir Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka, Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May God bless you and watch over you. May God's presence radiate upon you and grant you the graciousness of a divine smile. May God's presence reach out to you in tenderness and grant you fulfillment, joy, and peace. Amen.
Amen.
Okay, take the tummy down. Liz and Dave, you will fulfill the requirements of the state of Florida. You have fulfilled all of the traditions dating back 3,500 years in Judaism. Guess what? You're married. May you live to see your world fulfilled. May your destiny be for worlds still to come. May you trust in generations past and yet to be. May your hearts be filled with intuition, your words with insight. May songs of praise be on your tongue and your vision be on a straight path before you. May your eyes shine with the light of holy words. May your face reflect the glory of heaven. There is literally only one step left. I'm going to ask the two of you to face your guests.
Should I keep my coat buttoned? Or?
You should see how everybody is smiling. Noticed?
All
right. Would everybody please wave at the bride and groom?
Hey, everybody.
I'm going to ask Adam. The breaking of a glass has many
Gentle.
significances, but among others, there will be breakage in life, and we know that as long as Liz and Dave are walking that path together, they can put the world back together better than ever. There's also significance that it's time for the joy to bust loose. I haven't seen Dave stand this still for a long time. It's time to break that glass and let the joy burst forward. Go for it.
Everybody ready? I'm ready. Here we go. Yeah, you take it. You ready? Perfect timing, this song. Oh.